from the Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the Dallas Cowboys.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm either good or bad. High five to the scarred in this range.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be let out, Greg, by their rookie quarterback.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that could make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
The run on first down was good for 7, and it's 2nd and 3. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And he'll take this one in. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it, and the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Kingsley Enoch-Barrett there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Ooh. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys.
First down. First and 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll get about 5.
Williams again, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here's second and 4 from the 24. On the play fake, Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Pickup of 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And the Cowboys going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Dallas.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready now for their second drive. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Thompson on the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 29-yard line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
You know, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the Superman. The mic.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's into the hands of Turpin. And the defense can't come up with a stop. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it. I take a G. Watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. They like, what he on? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get it gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something, make you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby.
They'll throw again. Dak. Here's a screen set up to Williams. He's across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's going to have a 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Prescott now. This one is caught by Turpin. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now Prescott. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Jets offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as that'll stop the clock with... They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They bring their tight end right. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This will be from 56 yards away. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So, in the first half, we'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Play fake. Prescott. Open man. Downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. Good throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Jets 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Jets.
Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 1st and 10. On the run, here's Hall. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Give up the middle with Hall. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll look underneath for Hall. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Jets 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, New York.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw yet again. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jalen Thompson, the safety, coming hard to record the sack.
But you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They put Pickens in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll go again here with Williams. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. First and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51. It's Williams. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Backed up to the 3, it's second and goal. To a knee goes Prescott. And that should do it. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on